this over with.
Hi, my name is Professor Silver, and in today's class, we'll be breaking down the history so far of Gary's Umbreon, detailing all its battles, storylines, and character development. Gary got Umbreon as an Eevee sometime after he received his Squirtle from Professor Oak and started his Pokemon journey. When Eevee first debuted in a Rivalry revival, many fans thought it Gary's starter, as his video game counterpart Blue started with one in Pokemon Yellow, while Ash's counterpart Red started with a Pikachu. It's unknown how Gary caught Eevee, but I theorize he got it from Professor Oak or found it in the Celadon condominiums, the same location where Eevees can be found in the video games. Gary failed miserably at the Indigo League and embarrassingly ranked lower than Ash, so he trained diligently with Eevee and his other Pokemon to overcome his arrogance, improve his attitude, and increase his experience as a trainer. Soon after returning to Pallet Town in a tense situation and saving the gang from Team Rocket, Gary accepted Ash's challenge to battle and used Eevee opposite Pikachu. During the battle, Eevee deflected Quick Attack with Reflect, dodged Thunderbolt with Double Team, put Pikachu on edge with Takedown, and won with Skull Bash without taking a single hit. As a testament to Gary's incredible skill as a trainer, Ash's friends all had high praise for Eevee. Misty found it cute and at a high level, Brock said its shiny coat and bright eyes showed an excellent upbringing, and Tracy thought it ready to evolve at any moment. Not only did Eevee's win re-establish Gary as a powerful rival and bring him out of his funk, but it also reminded viewers that even though Ash had won the Orange League and beaten Drake's Dragonite, there still existed a world of trainers stronger than him. As soon as the battle concluded, Gary left for Johto so he could register for the Johto League, challenge the region's various gyms, and further prove his change of character. Gary's victory inspired Ash to follow him and embark on a similar journey. While traveling through Johto, Eevee's strong friendship with Gary and exposure to the moon's radiation altered its genetic structure and accelerated its evolution into Umbreon. By the day Gary crossed paths with Ash in Power Play, he and Umbreon had become such an unstoppable team that they absolutely obliterated Alex Davis and his Alakazam. Showing incredible speed, Umbreon dodged Zapkin, resisted Psychic, dodged Headbutt, landed Tackle, and dodged a barrage of dynamic punches using Agility. In retaliation, Alakazam surrounded Umbreon with Double Team. Umbreon stayed calm, sensed Alakazam's attack, and struck the original before it made contact. Teleport caused Umbreon to lose sight of Alakazam, so it placed its trust in Gary to pinpoint Hyper Beam's direction of origin, dodged the attack, and won with hidden power.
You were great, Umbreon!
Umbreon's incredible performance made Ash want to battle, but Gary rejected his challenge as he already knew all of Pikachu's techniques and found the rest of Ash's Pokemon unworthy of his time. After some R&R, Gary met up with Ash as he wanted to help thwart Team Rocket, who had knocked out power to a local village. Thanks to Umbreon's tackling of a Mecha Wobbuffet, illumination of a dark room, and immense strength, the village's power was restored almost as soon as the crisis began. Ash's help along the way reminded Gary that no matter how powerful he and Umbreon may be, their rival and his Pokemon still presented a major threat. Unfortunately, the epic rematch between Umbreon and Pikachu never transpired, as Umbreon didn't appear for the rest of the saga beyond a brief cameo in Gary's Johto League profile. After Ash beat Gary at the League, Gary abandoned his dreams of becoming champion, started a new quest to become a Pokemon researcher, and left all his Pokemon besides Blastoise with Professor Oak so that he could start his journey with a fresh perspective. By the time Gary returned and put in the air an Aerodactyl and started studying fossil Pokemon, Umbreon had already rejoined his team. Whilst helping Gary rescue a stolen Aerodactyl from Butch and Cassidy, Umbreon teamed with an Ivysaur against Cassidy's Houndour and Butch's Hitmontop. Umbreon dodged all their attacks, let loose Tackle, and triumphed with Quick Attack. Following the battle, Umbreon calmed down Aerodactyl by convincing it of Gary's sincerity and traveled with Gary to Sinnoh as his ever-loyal companion. While there, Umbreon protected Shieldon from Pokemon Hunter J's army of Golbats and ill-will hunting, battled with Ash's Gligar and fighting Fear with Fear, and defended the late Guardians from Saturn's Toxicroak and the needs of the three. In stark contrast to Umbreon's other battles, it lost to a single strike. After their adventures in Sinnoh concluded, Gary and Umbreon continued their research, traveled the world, and joined Project Mew to study the mythical Pokemon.
See you around, Gary!
Umbreon won against Ash's Pikachu, Alex Davis's Alakazam, Butch's Hitmontop, and Cassidy's Houndour. Its only known loss was to Saturn's Toxicroak. Over the course of the series, Umbreon used Tackle, Takedown, Reflect, Golbash, Double Team, Quick Attack, Flash, Hidden Power, Sand Attack, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Despite its limited number of appearances and occasional playing of the second fiddle to Blastoise, Umbreon is an incredible Pokemon, a worthy ace to one of Ash's greatest rivals, and the Pokemon I most wish could have been Gary's starter. My only real complaint with Umbreon is that it didn't appear more often. It's surprising Gary didn't show up with it more, as Umbreon is regularly considered one of the most popular Pokemon in the entire franchise. Umbreon was nowhere to be seen during Gary's Gary's return in the 68th episode of Journeys, but the episode's ending implied Gary might return as Go's rival, so I still hold hope that Umbreon will one day return and finally get its rematch with Pikachu. And with that, class is adjourned. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're never late, and for extra credit, like this video and let me know your thoughts on Gary's Umbreon. Until next time, catch you later.